Hello and good morning. It's crazy. It's 8:30. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's 8:30. This channel, I created this channel, Live with Love Inc. I created this channel. It was to be able to talk about spiritual things, spirituality. It was for me to get closer to the ancestors. Because I was burning ancestor money, and it's a spiritual item. Ancestor money is a spiritual item, and I'm like, I wanted to get closer to the ancestors because there was a time there was a time that I wanted to be initiated into Ifa religion. Ifa religion, and I started with Santeria. I was always spiritual. I was always doing stuff. I always lit candles. That's normal to me, to light a candle, to pray to God, love God, light a candle and pray. Be like, I want everything just to work out. I just want everything to work out. That's in the Catholic religion because I was born and raised Catholic. But you don't, we grow up different, and then sometimes you change and you want to do different shit. And I was drawn to spirituality. I just like spirituality. I like the spirits. I like the ancestors. I like all of that. I love Santa Muerte. I love Oshun too, because that's who I started. I started with Oshun, and I've had her since I was a teenager. I'm 46 now. And Oshun is for fertility. She's for beauty. She's like an all woman. She's feminine energy. And I always carried that energy. It's like she's with me. She's in me. She is Oshun. It's the energy, When I sit there and I grind my herbs, like Oshun has a lot of different characters to Oshun. Like she has the beauty, the fertility, like she has all that. She's a warrior too. She beat you. She will beat you, but she's a witch too. Like she knows how to grind her herbs. Like she does shit, So it's like it's not just beauty, fertility, and I don't know. She is love. She is love. She is feminine energy, but she knows how to take care of herself too when you're put in the struggle, when you have to defend yourself. She knows how to defend herself. I know how to defend myself too. I know how to defend myself too. And then it's like, I learned. It's like you just learn. I started this when I was in my 18, 20. Oshun. I just now got with Santa Muerte, but the Santa Muerte was rejected in the Catholic religion as a saint. So they don't want to look at her as a saint, but she's from God. Like she helps people, and she is from God. So Santa Muerte, I got her on my own. To me, she is a saint. She's not God. No, you need God in order to invoke her. She will never help you if you don't believe in God. Like you need God in your life first in order for any deity to help you. Even with Oshun, I can't have Oshun if I don't believe in God. She will never help me, Bad things will happen because I invoked her and then I don't take care of her. I don't respect her altar. I don't, you can't, it's just certain things you can't do with spirituality. You can't do it because, and then supernatural things start happening and you won't know why. It's because you fucking with spirits and deities, and it's like if you're not gonna be respectful and responsible for the deity, then you don't need to have it. You can't abuse their power. You can't take advantage of people. You can't abuse people. You can't cause harm onto people. Santa Muerte, it is death. She is holy death, but she doesn't harm people. She doesn't harm people. Like if I want to go and attack a person, she's not going to do that. Santa Muerte is more for protection, and she'll protect you from the attacks. So it's like I'm working with death, right? So it's like death is going to come. Death is gonna come for whoever comes for me. Death comes for them. Death is on them. So and then it's like they're doing death spells. They're doing death spells. They're doing all kind of spells, but you can't prove it. I can't prove these spells. So it's like I just gotta maintain, act like nothing is going on, like everything is fine. And then I just have to look at them drop dead, look at them go through their stuff. It's like when you sit here and you fuck with me, the truth comes out. The truth comes out. Your secrets will come out. They just come out. And I'm like, that's why you don't get out my energy. If you have secrets, get out my energy, so that your secrets won't be exposed. And then you're going to be mad. Then you'll be like, oh, I'm doing something to you. No, I'm not doing anything. I don't do any kind of spell work. You know, this is spirituality. And there's many levels to spirituality. Everybody wants to be spiritual, and then when it comes down to it, they want to attack people. You can't attack people. You can't attack certain people because they have a certain level of protection. Nobody knows I work with death unless you know and you watch the YouTube. You're like, oh, she got something. I went there, I post about her, I talk about her, and I say it. I am a devotee of Santa Muerte. I say it. Nobody's gonna know unless they know me. They watch the channel, be like, oh, that's what she do, that's what she, oh, they're gonna, that's how they're gonna know. But I don't go around talking and telling my business. Like, it's not it's my business, you know. You fuck around and you find out. You know, they want to act and think that you don't know anything. There's so many levels to spirituality. There's so many reasons that I started this YouTube. It was because New York City, hold on. It stopped, right? It stopped. When I started this channel, because I was going through a lot of spiritual things. There was a lot of black magic, and then it's like, is no one I could talk to. No one was there for me. No one to help me. And all I had was the ancestors. So I burnt the ancestor money. When I started this channel, all I did was burn ancestor money. Because I wanted to be closer to the ancestors, because I didn't have anyone. And at first I started with Santeria, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Cuba, oh, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there. And my godfather was old, and he was too old to initiate me. And if he would have initiated me, he would have died. Because it's like when you initiate a person, it's like you give your power to that person. And it was like, I loved him like a father, because he showed me everything. And I light candles every day because he lit candles every day. He an old man, and he light candles every day. And he's like, that's for my Orisha. And he's giving his thanks, and he's doing his prayers, you know. But that's how I learned. And he was a babalao, but he did Santeria. And I told him, oh, I'm gonna do Ifa. And he's like, what? You gonna do Ifa? What is men there? It's nothing but men. I guess in the Ifa religion, there's no women babalao. It's all men. And then they are arrogant. They are prideful. They think women are beneath them. So that's why they have 5 wives, 3 wives. They think it's okay, but it is a sin. That's why they're all cursed. That's why they all go through stuff. That's why they live the way they live. You're okay, you can afford it, but you got all these problems. It's because you got all these women on you. That's why you have problems. Each one has their own problems. And then you want to be with 5. And then you want to carry all of their problems. It's like, that's crazy. But whatever, you know, spiritual people have their own beliefs. Oh, the more money you have, the more wives you can have. And it's okay because you got money and you can maintain them. But it's like, it's stupid because it's like each person has their own power. Each person has their own issues, their own problems, their own mental. You're going to pick that up. You're going to pick up whatever they got, you're going to pick it up. So you don't even know if a person is cursed. And then you end up picking up their curses. So it's like, why would you put yourself through that? It's like, you know, if you're going to be with somebody, be with one person and know that they're not cursed. Because if a person is cursed, you pick up their curses. If you bond with them, you sleep with them, you end up picking up all they shit. And it's like, yo, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So it's like, it's crazy. I've never been to Nigeria. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. It's talking. You talking on the phone. You FaceTime on the phone. You texting on the phone. It's, that's the form of communication. This is why I don't answer the phone, because it was just too much. And then it was random people calling, random people, random numbers, any number with a 234 area code. I don't answer. I already know. Or when it has a plus on it, I don't answer, because I'm like, it's this shit. They're all scammers. They're all hackers, and it's been hell since 2019. And then there was no one I could talk to, so I started this channel. And then my babalao died, Joselito. He passed away, so I didn't have anyone. So then I'm like, okay, so I wanted to get into IFA, but then all these people did was just take advantage of me. They did black magic. They did black magic. They did love spells. They did spells for you to give them. So they were always begging for money. They always needed money. They always had problems. They always needed help. And then I'm always giving, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know why I'm like that, and then now it's like I'm a little mean. I'm mean. I don't help nobody now. And it's like, what do you want? It's like everybody wants something. This has been since 2019, so this has been an ongoing issue for years with these people in Nigeria. And I went to Ghana twice, and I was gonna get married to this guy in Ghana, but then all he wanted was money. That's all he wanted. He wanted my money, and then he wanted to act like it's his money, and he wanted to spend all my money. I was like, nah, I'm not marrying you. And I had to block, delete, and I met his mom, the daughter, everything, and I was like, and I was happy. I was like, well, I'm gonna get married. But then you start to notice that they fake it. They fake it like they got money. They want to buy the $1 million homes. They want to live in the capital. Why would you live there if that's the most expensive place in your country? But you want to live in the most expensive place. You want the most expensive house. You want to live with a whole bunch of rich people, but you're poor. You can't even buy food in your house. So it's like, it's faking it. They're faking it. They want to act rich, but they don't have it. They don't have food in their house, but they want to act like in this $1 million house, and everybody in the neighborhood is filthy rich, and they can maintain themselves. Want to drive a luxurious car, something happened to the car, you can't even pay to get that car fixed. So it's like, this the shit. And then they're talking, and it's like, so you can help them, but it's like you can't even help yourself. You putting yourself in more and more debt. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, they don't understand. I'm like, how you don't see what you're doing to yourself? Like, I had to cut that off. And then it's like, I meet people, and then it's always the same. They want help. They want you to help them. They want me to save them. I'm like, yo, I'm not saving nobody. Like, have your own shit. And, but it's like, they don't have nothing. And then they always need, they always want, and then they always try to live a lifestyle that they can't afford. You can't even afford to act rich, and then you wanna act and pretend like you rich, but you poor. You struggling, you hungry, you don't got no food in your house, and it's just like, oh my God, and I help them. I guess it's because it's like I'm just a nice person, but it's sometimes you get tired of being nice and people abusing your kindness, taking your kindness for a weakness, and then you end up being an asshole. You're an asshole, and you talk shit, you talk back, and you hurt their little feelings. It's like, I don't know. It's like training because it's like you start off and you all nice and you're humble and you're like all eager to learn new things, and then they see that you want to learn, you're eager and you're nice and you're giving and you're caring and you're loving, and then they want to come, they want to take advantage of you, then they want to do shit to you, they want to do love spells to you, they want to do money spells to you, they want to do spells to you to make you give to them. They do this shit to you, and then you end up not wanting to do nothing for them. You don't want to help them, you don't want to do nothing for them. Love spells. Love spells is like the worst thing you could ever do to a person, because a love spell will make you think you in love, but then when the spell breaks, you hate the person. You want to hurt that person. You want to hurt that person. It's not safe. It's not safe to be around that person, because you will hurt that person. It'll be bad, you know. People now, it's so normalized to have a toxic relationship. It's so normalized to stab a person, to shoot a person, to run them over with your car, to break the car. How you gonna break my car? And you know I love my car, and then you're gonna try to sabotage my fucking car. It's like, oh my. But they say that's normal. They say that's love, and it's like, no, it's toxic. And it's love spells make you crazy. It makes you lose your fucking mind. That's why when people doing stuff to you, stay away from them. Stay away from them, because it's not you. You know, it's a spell. And black magic makes you lose your mind. It takes over your mind, and it's like they want to manipulate the mind. They want to force you to love them, and then you don't love them. Then you end up hating them, detesting them, and you don't know why I hate this person so much. It's because they did a love spell. That's why you hate them like that. You know, you won't understand it. You can love the person, love them, but then you hate them, and then it's like if you see them, it's gonna be a problem. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's like, yo, I don't know why people play this shit. A lot of people die from a love spell. You know, they think a love spell is love and everything is good and it's gonna be alright. Nah, you forcing it. You're forcing it. You're forcing a person to feel something that they don't feel. They don't fucking like you. And then when it breaks, they want to kill you. They want to hurt you. They want to hurt you real bad. And it's like you can't even be around the person because it's gonna be a problem. You're not supposed to do love spells on a person, because it usually ends badly. It usually ends terrible, and people die. People die from this shit, and it's from a love spell. You can't explain it. They just done lost their mind. They just flipped out from one moment to the next moment. They flipped out and they attacked this other person, and it's like, oh my god. They must have did a love spell, but nobody sees it like that. They think this shit is normal. Nah, this shit is not normal. This is crazy. And then it's like nobody says anything. Everybody acts like this shit is normal. Like this shit is not normal. It's not, you know. But it's like if you're not awakened to the shit that people do, you're not gonna see this shit. You're gonna let people manipulate you, play with you, use you. And it's like, you know, you gotta wake up and snap out of this shit. Snap out of it. Like, I'm nice, but I'm not nice when people take advantage. When people take advantage of me, I'm an asshole. I'm a straight up asshole and rude and disrespectful and mean. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, why you acting like that? Yeah. You know, it's like, don't play games. Because, and then when you act up, when I act up, you're not gonna like it. And then they want to sit here because you nice. They think you're not gonna get like that. No, I can get like that. And then it's like, don't play games. Spell work is crazy because you can't prove it. You just have to look at this shit. Look at the way things happen. Look at the way people react to things. The way people die. It's natural deaths. They die from natural deaths. You know, a heart attack, a brain aneurysm, a blood clot. You know, these are natural ways to die. And sometimes it's black magic. Somebody enforced it. Somebody enforced that death. They wanted that death to happen. And that's what ends up happening. You know, that's why you gotta take care of yourself, drink water. It flushes that out. Drink water, flushes it out. Work out, go to the gym, work out. You have to stay mobile. You can't stay still. You can't stay still because then it's gonna consume you. You're gonna start acting up. You're gonna start acting up. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Nah, you gotta move around. Move around. That's how to get it out your body. And drink water. Drinking water is important to flush the thing. It's gonna make you thirsty. This black magic makes you thirsty. You just thirsty. You don't know why you so fucking thirsty. It's because they doing stuff and you gotta protect yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. The sun is healing. The sun is healing. When you go on the grass, it's grounding yourself. You hug a tree, that's grounding yourself. You could talk to the tree. That sounds crazy, right? But you talk to the tree, hug the tree, and give your energy to that tree. Like whatever's on you, like let the tree take it. The tree is strong. The trees live for thousands of years. You know, whatever's on you, let the tree take it. The tree is in the, you know, the tree is always gonna be there, and it's strong, and it can take that energy. You know, if you feel yourself, you be like, you don't know what the fuck, what the fuck, what is that? It's just you can't prove it. You can't prove it. You just gotta take care of yourself. Drink water. Go in the earth. In the earth, nature is going to heal you. And I can be a healer, but I'm not healed. I'm not healed. I still will act up. You say certain things and I act up and I you know, and I get mad and I try so hard to stay calm. But nah, I'm not healed. No, I am not healed. I am a healer and I help heal you, but it's, you know, you still got some kinks in there. You still got some shit, like, you know, and I'm doing my best, and I heal, and I cleanse, and I do my return ascenders, and I return the energy, but it's like they still throwing this shit, and I'm like, they think that I don't know. You can't talk about it. You can't prove it. You know, I do return ascenders every day. It's going to return the energy. A whole bunch of bad things happen. You know, accidents happen. Supernatural accidents happen. It's accidents that happen and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened like that. Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. And then it's like, and then you gotta act like, oh, like, wow. Like, oh. Gotta act surprised. Act surprised when something supernatural happens, or something, an accident happens, or something out of the ordinary happens. I have to act surprised. It's like this shit. Oh my God. That's why I have the YouTube. I have the YouTube so I could talk about it. My nose keeps itching. You know, I cleanse myself and I talk about cleansing. And I make the splash. I sell the splash. You can get it if you want it. If you don't get it, it's also fine. They have the Sulfur Soap. Is sold on Amazon. Sulfur Soap is known. It is known to be rid of energies, negative energies, curses, hexes, all that. It is used to break that kind of energy. You don't want to get this. You don't gotta get it. You don't gotta get the splash. I can use the splash. I use it because people always coming for me. So it's like when it's on my skin, that's how it works. Once it's on me, that's it. I don't gotta do nothing else. Nothing will work. It's like whatever they do, I always know. I always protect myself. I always cleanse myself. And I do the return ascenders every day. I do this every day for the purpose of returning the Spellwork. My day, nothing goes on in my days. My days, I think of the beach. I'm like, yo, like it's getting nice. It's gonna be 80. Like New York City, hold on. It's so noisy here. I'm like, yo, when I get out of New York City, I'm never Never coming back here. I want to be somewhere quiet and nice and be around nature. I want to be around nature. I want a tree. I want something in my backyard, the grass in my backyard. I want to be around nature. I'm in the city. It's nothing but noise here, cars, and it's black magic here. You know, shit happens other places, but it also happens here. That's why the city is like this. But you can't prove it. You can't prove it. I can't prove it. You know, shit, it just happens, and you gotta be like, damn, like this is how it is. Like it's not supposed to be like this. It's because everybody's playing in magic. Return asunder. That's what I did there. It took that little bit of time to carve in it. Return to sender. Return. RETURN. You know, things are not supposed to be so bad. Homelessness is like excessive. It's like everywhere. Everyone is struggling. Everyone is going through things, but they're putting up new buildings. Like, how are people going through things and there's new buildings? Like, and they help people. They help the people. So it's not like you have to be a millionaire to have a nice place. Like, you can be on public assistance. You can be a regular person. You can still have an apartment, but it's like a lot of people are homeless and don't have a place to live. It's like, why? What are they doing? They're doing spells on other people to cause homelessness, other spells to cause poverty, they're doing spells like this, and then they end up cursed. They curse themselves. A lot of people on drugs, they end up with drug habits. Return asunder, return asunder. They end up with drug habits, but it's because they want other people to be on drugs. They want other people to have habits, and then they end up with the drug habits. They end up being an alcoholic and this, that, and the fucking third. And it's like, but you know, I can't prove magic. And then they're never gonna tell you that they did a spell. You just see this shit happening and then act like it's normal. Like, this is normal. It's not normal. This is spell work. This is magic. This is black magic. That's what it is. It's black magic. It's not nothing good. Black magic is nothing good. Black magic was used. You see, the city keeps talking. The city keeps talking. The noise keeps coming. Hey, black magic is loud. Black magic was used on the oppressor. You know, when someone is oppressing you and they're trying to make your life hard and difficult and they're trying to hurt you and harm you. So black magic was used on the oppressor. That's why it was used. That's why it was like, it was okay, because people were oppressed, you know. But now, 2026, now everyday people, they want to oppress everyone else. And that's why the world is like this, because everyone else is trying to oppress everyone else. Everyone is in a messed up situation because everybody playing in magic. Everybody's doing this shit. Nobody sees what the hell is going on, and it's just like a lot of stuff is going on, and nobody does anything. Nobody cares. This is normal. This is normal, and it's just getting worse. It's gotten worse from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s. It's like, look at this shit. Like, look at the crime. Look at the crime rate. Look at what goes on, you know? And then you can't prove it because it's spell work. You just gotta look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. A lot of people die from natural causes, and they do it for insurance money. They do it for something. How you know who did what is by who gets the money. That's how you know who did the work. It's who gets the money. But nobody checks. Black magic is everywhere. That's all you can do is just cleanse yourself, protect yourself, worry about yourself. Everybody else's business is not your business. That's not my business. You going through something, that's not my business. You a whole bunch of bad stuff is happening to you, that's not my business. All I know is black magic. I can't prove that. And you're not gonna admit it. So it's like, it's not my business. I don't fucking care. I don't care. So it's like, it's whatever, you know? Life goes on. Return ascenders are effective. Return ascenders, you know, these people, they doing these spells, it's gonna go back to them. It's gonna stick to them. They cannot, they cannot cleanse it. They will not be able to cleanse it. It's gonna be bad for them. It's gonna be bad. And it's like, don't laugh. Don't laugh at your enemies. Like, don't laugh at the bad things that happen. But it's like, yo, this is magic. But you can't prove it. You just gotta look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. You know what that happened? Oh, you must have did a love spell. That's why they stabbed you like that. Oh, that's why you shot him, right? Because he did a love spell. You did a love spell, you fucking dumbass. That you're not supposed to do love spells on each other because it makes you crazy. It makes you crazy. And then you're acting crazy and you don't know why you acting crazy. You know, they do poverty spells. They don't want money to come in. They want to block your money. And then it blocks your money. And all you got to do is just maintain, keep moving forward, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing it. You know, when it comes in, it's going to come in double, triple, quadruple the amount. Why? Why is it coming in like that? Because black magic, it works. You know, they want to cause problems for a person and it's going to work. And then it stops working. And then when it stops working, everything that they blocked comes back to you 10 times faster. It comes back faster. That's why they get a whole bunch of people to do the same work, because they can't beat you. They can't beat you by themselves. So they got to get a whole bunch of people to come and help them, because they can't beat you. So it's like you got all these people on you, on me, and then I can't prove it. It's spiritual. I can't prove this shit, but I feel it. I feel it, but I can't prove it. So I just gotta cleanse and protect myself, pray over myself. God is with me. My ancestors are with me. That's why I burn this money all the time. All the time, to get closer to my ancestors, to make them proud. Like, yo, I'm gonna overcome this. I'm gonna overcome this shit. I'm gonna break all these curses and I'm gonna overcome everything. And I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one. You know, and life is okay. It's not that bad, you know. I went through a lot of things, a lot of black magic. Black magic is all I know. I don't know nothing else. All I know is black magic and the shit that they do. But I don't know how to do the spells that they do. But I know when it's being done. And I know what they did, you know? So it's like, you know, and then you just gotta overcome it, and keep going. Keep moving forward. Don't die. Don't die from this shit. Like, you keep moving forward and you have a whole bunch of shit to do. You have a lot of things to do. And it's like, you can't be fucked up forever. It's like, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep moving forward. Cleansing is important. My splash is excellent. You don't want the splash? Use Sulfur Soap. Sulfur Soap is excellent. It's excellent for removing the negative energy. I'm telling you. Use it, get it, and you're gonna be like, wow, I should have been using this. But you know, I can't help everyone. You know, it's information. I could talk about the same thing every day. Talk about it. Not everyone's gonna listen. There'll be a few people that listen to the message, but not everyone is gonna listen to the message, and it's okay. You know, the information is here. It's on YouTube. When you find it, that's when you need to hear it. That's when you needed to hear it. That's when you can use the information. That's when you can help yourself. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna cleanse myself. I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna be all right. You will be all right, and you will overcome anything. Any obstacle that comes your way, you can overcome it. Every problem, there is a solution to every problem. You know, these people, the best thing they could have ever did was just leave me alone. Leave me alone, because I can see everything, and then all it does, it just makes me more aware of the magic. And I didn't want to talk about the magic because it's like embarrassing, It's not even embarrassing. It's just like, damn, like these people are so pathetic and like desperate, and like what the fuck is the mentality? Their mind is gone, and it's like, it's not my problem. And I always thank God not to be like them. I don't never want to be like these people. I never want to feel the way they feel. I don't want to be nothing like them. You know, I believe in God and I thank God for everything. And it's like religion is cool, but it's like they're always trying to manipulate the people and trick the people and teach you the wrong way of doing things. They want to oppress you. And it's like, nah, I'm not gonna be oppressed. It's like I'm not gonna be trapped into something that I don't want to be a part of. So I do my own thing, and I pray, and I believe in God by myself. I don't need somebody else to tell me to pray to God and believe in God, believe in my ancestors, talk to the ancestors. I don't need nobody to tell me that. I could do that by myself. You know, and then these people want to come and they get mad, and it's like, stay away. Stay away from me, for real. It's like, if you're not helping me, you're not benefiting me, you can't even take care of yourself, I'm the wrong one to talk to, because I'm mean. I'm mean in real life. I'm mean, and I'm nice, but nice, it goes out the window when people sit there and they take advantage of you so much. They take advantage. You get tired of being nice, and you end up being an asshole, and you like it. You like being an asshole, and it's like, yo, you know, the way you treat a person means everything. You know, when you sit there and you abuse a person and you treat a person fucked up, you don't respect them, you disrespect them, and you do everything wrong, and you expect them to still care, like that's crazy. That's crazy behavior. And then you do love spells, and then you think that they're gonna care for you, and they already don't like you, and then you're gonna do a love spell, they're gonna hate you, they might attack you. They might fucking attack you. And it's like, you gotta stay away. Stay away. That's the best thing you could do, is just stay away. Because when a person is awakened to the magic, it's not gonna work on them, and you can't do anything to make them like you. All you could do is treat them right. And then if you was a fucked up person, all you're gonna think about is like, damn, you're gonna wish you treated me nicer. But it's like, you know, learn the lesson and move forward and cleanse it myself. I don't do the things that these people do, and all the energy that they put out is gonna come back to them. It's gonna stick to them, and that's not my problem. The summer's coming. You see the sun is shining. Like, yo, I can't wait to go outside and be in the beach, in the sand, in the water, and just do nothing all fucking day. Just do nothing. But have a good day. Anyway, I know I talk a lot. Leave with love. Bye.